Oh, mariner, ye brave and bold, a quest awaits to treasures untold. In pixel seas ye set to sail, to realms unknown where legends prevail. Fair winds, mariner, guide your way, with joystick in hand let victory sway. Through lands of lore and digital lore, oh, mariner games forevermore. Dungeons deep, the dragons fierce, a hero's heart he must pierce. With sword in hand and armor strong, he'll conquer all, right every wrong. It's forevermore. The dungeons deep, the dragons fierce, a hero's heart he must pierce. With sword in hand and armor strong, he'll conquer all, right every wrong. It's forevermore. Beam on, mariner, dive into the unknown. With your kiddies by your side, you'll never be alone. Game on, mariner, uncover the secrets within. Together with your feline crew, victory you'll surely win. Fair winds, mariner, guide your way. With joystick in hand, let victory sway. Through lands of lore and digital lore, oh, mariner games forevermore.
Ahoy, Laggin Out Legion, 'tis I the Mariner, back for more Satisfactory gameplay with Satisfactory. We are back to look at our minor steelworks factory over here, where I did things differently because I couldn't fit it all in, or I got it fit all in and then realized I didn't get it all fit in because I didn't get the iron wires set up anywhere. So that was a fail on my part, so I ended up tearing it all up and putting it all back together, or at least building it up partially so that I can deliver some goods down here. As you can see, we've got dark crystals lining up. We've got the output from these guys. These are making crystal oscillators. And in order to get the silicone, I ended up going, or not the silicone, but the quartz, ended up using a converter with the SAM that I finally tapped from that source that I did ages ago. Ahoy Twitch, ahoy YouTube, ahoy Rumble, and ahoy Kick. Ahoy Mojo, and ahoy Mariner Kitty, because she made cameo. You may hear her in the background going meow, 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 because she's like that today. So, how is everybody's day? The last thing we need to do is figure out a way to get alclad aluminum sheets down here. And I was looking at my setup all the way up here for making more iron or aluminum ingots for the Trigon converter, which, oh, it's over here. So anyways, I got that set up, and I was like looking at that, trying to figure out how to make aluminum sheets up there that we can then just transport down, and I realized, oh, we can't, because that requires copper. So we have to, I think, tap this guy here, which means importing the what's am I trying to say? The ingots, and then piping them through with some copper to make the sheets, and then doing another long conveyor belt. As you can see, this one is quite long. And I've ran it all the way down here without realizing, oh, I need to convert the sand to its reawakened state. So that's why this thing is here looking like it's an afterthought. Ahoy, soda pop. Ready to play some Adam Fall and just chill, says the Major. Nice. So, anywho. Yeah, we tapped that. I did end up using an elevator. Whoops. I don't know if they're going to let me run up it. Nope, it's not. Okay. Oof. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll go over here and we will find this copper sword. Oops. Bounced off the conveyor. So we need to find this copper source, tap it. And, oh, there it is. It's over here. With plenty of space to do some foundry work. Good. I hate these floating plants. I may go look for a mod that removes this particular plant. Sorry, I'm kind of scatterbrained. Let's see. Yeah, I think if we go downhill, it won't be so bad. So we'll put that there. Or not. So I hate laying down foundations and trying to go uphill and having to lift them up every single time. So we'll try for downhill. Yeah, once we get the sheets made, we gotta run it all the way down. See, we may run it down there. And then set up, or maybe redo that conveyance to utilize the elevated conveyor belt thingies. Why is it not doing what's told? That way. That's the stackable conveyor poles to get that down there. I don't know. We'll have to see. It's a lot. It's a bit of a distance to try and figure out. I may also utilize lifts this way, which means I'll have to blow this up. I'm gonna blow it up anyways because it's blocking my view. Oh, nice. The bigger ones should really need to have more than one obelisk to do it, but whatever. Okay. I need to figure out my math here really quick because I just realized. So I need to figure out how much the foundry is going to output in the form of. Wait. Is it a foundry we need for this? No, it's an assembler. Oh, okay. Alkali sheets. Okay, we need 10 copper ingots for every 3 aluminum ingots. We're gonna use what we're making over in the area. I think it's 360 ingots per minute. So that means we either need 12 of these guys. Yeah, or we do 6 and overclock them to 200%. I may do that because it's. But first, let's get our. Let's see. Hang on a second. next thing we got to figure out, I keep forgetting to do it, is, let's see, I think smelters is just 30 for 30. It's like 30 in, 30 out. Sorry, I had to cough. But what I don't know is how many copper. Yeah, okay, it's a 1 for 1. I could never remember that. So we only need to have. Let's see. It actually gives me the details if I click this button. 30 per minute, 10 per minute. So I need third. So 3, yeah. So I only need to do 120 ingots per minute. So that's not too bad. I think if we use a Mark II miner, that'll give us our 120 ore. Move, creature. You need to move, creature. You need to move farther, creature. How is that? Okay. Oh yes, I need to get some power. Well, we'll worry about power once we get everything else set up. How about that? Oh, whoops. Okay. Ow. So it's 30. So 20. We may overclock. We'll go ahead and do 3 smelters, and we'll just overclock it to overclock them. And before I forget, don't forget to tune in to the Laggin Out Live podcast tomorrow night with Hero, Soda Pop, and Chieftain talking about pop culture news and topics of the week. I will be, as I've stated previously, playing D&D tomorrow night, trying to rescue the party's blood hunter. Do. It takes a minute for whatever reason. The bot that they use for the live now on the Discord doesn't occupy right away. Like, if you look in the Laggin Out videos, that posted on YouTube, but for some reason Twitch is giving them grief, and I don't know why. Okay. So, copper ingot, overclock by 25, or copy, paste. Okay, now these guys. Oh, that meant. Oh, okay. Yeah, at some point we got to get that worked out so that the Laggin Out stream posts to Deep Dive Gaming Discord. I'll bring that up to. I'll try and bring that up to Hero this weekend. Thank you, Mojo. Uh-oh. Why is that? Oh. Put it down facing the wrong direction. That's why. And this would be a Mojo, not a splitter. It's things like that, Mojo, that make you an awesome moderator. We're just going to say this rock is going to support the weight. Let's see. So, we're going to grab an assembler. What's the throughput on this going to be? I keep forgetting to look. 30 per minute. Okay. And then I think the, whatchamacallit down there, for the superposition oscillator, needs 45 per minute. So what do we do to make it do 25 per minute? Or 45 per minute? Okay, so that means we're going to need 45, let's see, 15 ingots per minute. Oh, I really did the math wrong on this. So 15 per minute. So that means each of these only needs to be putting out 5 per minute. Okay, let's try this again. So that goes in there. Only needs 15 per minute, so set that to 15 per minute. Which means this is only going to need to be 15 per minute. Which is kind of a waste. I'll go ahead and just do, well, actually, an underclocked, higher marked miner, I think, pulls less electricity than its lower end counterpart. I don't have the basis to substantiate that, or the data to substantiate that beyond my own half-cocked measuring technique, but it sort of makes sense. Okay, so the thing we need to do is get 45 alumina ingots per minute, which is totally doable, I believe. Actually, since I only need that, I can totally compress this entire process. I can put smelter here. I can put the assembler here. And then we're gonna put a drone thingamabobber. Let's see. I don't know if I need these, so I'm gonna get rid of them for now. Excuse me. Snowset y'all's Laggin Out channel only posts Twitch, and if Laggin Out videos only post YouTube. Yeah, I think that's how that works. And I did mean to go grab those from Laggin Out and bring them onto Discord, but I got distracted. Yeah, I'll bring all this up to Hero. Unless Soda brings it up to him this evening while I'm streaming. It may be that Botrix doesn't work with... I'm pretty sure that Botrix does not work with Kick or Rumble. And that might be how they're getting the announcements. I don't know if there's plugins yet that will actually pick that up. The Mi 6 thing might not be doing it. I don't know. Go ahead and do one more row or column. Oh, we're okay. All right. Texture. Oh, I put this on its own thingy-mabobber. Actually, we're high enough. I may not use these. I may just put it on the platform right here. Don't need to expend fuel going up and down. And we're already very high. I also need to figure out fuel for the drones. I mean, I think this burns coal. I don't know if we generated enough coal to make it worth its while. Or if it would burn through the coal too quickly. Given how far it's got to go, I think it would probably burn through the coal pretty quick. So we'd have to like feed it on both ends. Which isn't necessarily above the... It's not above, outside the realm of possibility to do that. We'll put some thought into it here. In the meantime, I keep forgetting to change the name of Dala. Okay, so this one is going to be sheeting import. is the coal? Where is the coal deposit? Looks like there might be one right below me. Yeah, I see it right there. Excuse you. Oh, there it is. That's even better. Whoa! Wow, we got 3. Nice, okay. I don't know if we need more than that. I'm going to do a Mark II. Well, if this doesn't work, we could try something else. I don't feel comfortable leaving it just dangling in midair. It messes with my physics brain. Like, there's no way it's just that rigid to stay up all by itself. Oops. That was too high. Demands have been met. I have been released. Yay! Okay, so now we can run power. I think I'm gonna have to put a power pole, power platform, if you will, here. And I'm gonna run over here and put another one over on the side. Whee! Is there a pylon within reach that I can hook this up to? Mason or thinking so. Oh, that one. I guess that'll work. Actually, I need a second one of these. Part, okay. Then we need to have there. Now I'll find out if that works. One thing I will do, however, I think, is build the drone on the export port versus the import port. Always forget about that. No, this way. Uh-oh. I forgot to chop down this balloon. Didn't realize the wire went through it. Sploosh. Okay, the last time I was here, which was a few minutes before the stream, I turned this off so that this would all just be full and that this would not be cooking more aluminum ingots so that we can then export it off to the place that I have now forgotten the name of. So, and then I was thinking we would tap this coal miner over here. But it's already at Mark 3. It's putting out 240 per minute. Should be able to do 120 without too much issue. I'm not going to bother with using foundations. I'm just going to... Actually, I do want to put a smart so that I can run the thing without the coal expanding until I'm ready for it. More curving, more organic conveyances for Mojo. Oops. Ah. There. Now I can fly. Or float. Yes, all these need to be Mark IIs. Oh, that one already is. This one already is. Come on. Alright, that's what we were after. These are the wrong. These should all be. Well, actually, those guys were going to be okay. Oops. Stand by. Mojo's messaging me. I didn't read it out loud. But my brain is easily distracted tonight, so figured it would just be sitting there bugging me until I went and looked at it. Okay. So this is totally coming from the wrong side. Should come around from the back. Actually, I've got this on the hot bar now too. Sorry, mumbling. I will try to cease mumbling. How far can I go before it cuts into that? Oh, about that far. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll do more this way. Oh, we gotta do that because of the... It's cutting into the cliff. He came home early on her last day of school because she apparently ate way too many pancakes and waffles in a sick afternoon. I bet. That's gonna make this part hard. I think I did that unnecessarily. Okay. Smart splitter. Let's go ahead and plop it there. And we'll do any. What's that? Mark 4? Yep. That makes sense. It should have been a Mark 4. That should have been a Mark 4. Mark 4 conveyance. Give that an excuse for existence. Well, that's collecting material. Let's find Dala and let's get that renamed. Drone parts. Dala. That one over there. If you had multiple level 1 conveyors that fed into one level 3 conveyor, would the level 3 be fast enough to handle multiple level 1 conveyor inputs without backing up? So level 1 conveyors only ship at 60. Level 3 is 270. So a level 3 would convey 3 level 1s without backing up, yes. But it's less efficient. Okay, that's better. Okay, we need to get fuel coming. And I don't know if coal will actually work as a drone fuel. So this is gonna, we're gonna find out. Figure overflow, that way it's only doing the extra 120. I think I'll also let it fill up just to be safe. Waiting. Next time I play this game, I'll know what I'm in for, and I'll be less hackneyed with the later game constructions. Ow. Okay, so apparently drone cannot run off of coal. Only packaged fuel, packaged turbo fuel, packaged rocket fuel, uranium fuel rods, or plutonium fuel rods. Well, darn. So I guess we'll be picking all this up. I was really hoping. Part of me in the back of my brain was like going, this can't work. So we'll go and put that back down to that level. Alright, how do we get fuel over here? Should be enough clearance there. Might raise that up. Well, we'll see. Fuel. How are we gonna do fuel? Oh, I was gonna do it from over here at some point. Well, what we'll do, I'm gonna make a container. I'm gonna equip it with, I'm gonna fill it up with as much turbo fuel as I can manage. And that'll allow this whole process to flow. Whoops, while I work on getting that fuel production going. Still, that's what's going on. Okay. I'm like going, why are you still building materials? All these should be full by now. Oh, I see what's going on. Well, that'll purge, I guess, once this is full. One. I think what I'll do, once I get this filled up, I'm going to go ahead and head back and finish putting together the things so we can make our oscillators while I'm building another fuel depot. Oops. Alright, I think that will do us for the moment. That's the wrong way. Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I tried to hit the mute button, but I was trying to multitask with my hands and only have so many hands to multitask with. Oops. Sorry. Now I got distracted. See what I mean about being easily distracted? There was a bot in the Twitch chat. I wanted to kill it. Oh, I wonder if I have that ability. I did the same thing on my side. Huh. Oh. Ooh, interesting landing spot. There we go. Not playing nice with the mute button tonight, apparently. I'm not getting the timing I need with the mute button. Ouch. Okay, how am I not... That's how I'm not... So this was a complete waste of time as well. Dang it! I got all this coal and no way to use it. Okay. So we need to get our sheeting down. It's outputting at 45 per minute. Block this off for now so I can connect it up. Oof, okay, elevator might be better. A lift, whatever you want to call it. Maybe it did refresh. Maybe it went away when I deleted it after all. Okay, will it reach now? Nope. Okay. So I think we'll just have to go around the long way round via elevators. Whoa! Whoa! Give me power. I hope I'm not getting sick. That would be the pits. Why did they reverse themselves on the bottom row? It's dumb. Oops. Yeah. That's probably the Minnie felt better, so I gave her one of my Reese's cups, and she took a bite of the paper along with the candy. That's funny. Let's see. Nope, we want there. Okay, we're gonna need to undo that just a bit. Not be so as low as we were. That'll work. You're in my wee pillar. That wasn't close enough. Oh, maybe it was. How weird, the outline's still there. Found a bug. Hopefully it goes away when if I reload. Well, I'm not going to bother reloading right now. That doesn't look right. Oh, I want to put the bracers on. There's another way I could do this. I just realized, because these small frame pillars are just wide enough to cover the conveyor that lifts. So I could totally use those as bracers, but they don't look as visually. Uh-oh. We're gonna pretend we don't see it. We're gonna pretend we don't see it. We're gonna pretend we don't see it. It's clipping into the rock just kind of barely. I don't think that's going to be wide enough. Ow! It's your finger. You just hate that when the tip of your finger gets a cramp. It feels like an itch, but you can't scratch it. Start looking for something. I didn't realize my drink from Burger King was melting, and so I had to put some underneath it. Okay. So now we can turn that on, I think. Yay, we almost got our oscillators done. Woot! Just need to hook it up at the end and we're solid. I'm just gonna do this. Because I'm tired. I've reached the point where I don't care what it looks like. I just want to get it done. It's like the last 100 pages of a book. I just can't stop if I'm less than 100 pages away from the end of the book. Oh, I just realized, why do I have this clocked down? Oh, because of the oscillators. Okay. Well, we gotta zip it back up because we have plenty of overflow. $30 per minute. This is putting out 200 per minute. This is only taking it 75, so we got plenty of leftover for this. That is not an elevator that you, or a waterfall that you want to ride down. Because there's no down there. That's the end of the world, baby. It's coming. It's slow, but it's coming. I think I've got a... Nope, I didn't put anything at the back of this yet. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do our upload priority depot. That doesn't fit now. Straight. We will put a merger on this side, maybe. The problem with this modded unit is that it doesn't necessarily let you just hit the control button to line it up. So you gotta look at it. Come on, hurry! We got so much overflow of, probably because I did something. Hurry, hurry, hurry! Why did I make it a Mark 1 conveyor belt? It did need to be faster than that because the output is only 45. But upon reflection of how long it's taking to get down here, I should have done at least level 3 or Mark 3. But it's fine. We're almost, the wait is almost over. Come in, come in, come in. Come in, you can do it. Fill, my pretty, fill. Yes! Yes! Rise! How are we on power? We're okay. Wow, it doesn't take much time at all to make these. Let's look at one. Oh, I see what it's doing. You don't get the animation in the thumbnail. That's pretty wiggy. Okay. Now that that's going... Actually, it's probably not going to take too long. We're already up to 4. But let's see if we can maybe get that fuel situation solved while we wait. For that matter, we've got the remote hub thing. We can use that to upload the oscillators when ready. Dang leaf trees. Alright, where do we go in here? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Okay, so the oil is over here. Whoops. Whoa. Okay, so this sucker requires a resource well pressurizer. And fire. Oh, shotspot. I just realized I've got a problem. You have to do one, tap one of these guys. Whoa. Let's actually put down some foundations before we get carried away here. No. I have foundations. This is not a mistake covering it all up. Probably is. $60 per minute. Okay. So that means I can get away with one refinery. Yeah, 60 will make 40 fuel per minute. And I'm just gonna put a sink somewhere. Actually, no, I don't have water. Pretty sure I don't have water, so it's gonna have to just go into a sink. Oh, that one's higher. Whoops. Okay. Might want to rethink this. Maybe this one should be the plastic. Nah. Just need to get the refinery. And we'll put another refinery here. This will absorb the residual and make, maybe, what will it make? Yeah, it'll just make petroleum coke. Now this is going to spit out fuel. It needs to go into a packager. Bingo. Oh, our pump. We got to turn this back on. There we go. Here we go. Fuel factory in miniature. Why is this not going? Oh, nuts. I forgot this thing needs to be making the empty packaging stuff. This is the most obnoxious part of this. This should not be a thing. Let's see, constructor. We're going to redo all this. just incongruous enough to make people angry. Ooh, yum, iced coffee. No, wait, I mean, ew, iced coffee. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so now we do the packager. Alright, now, whoops, hello. Didn't realize that had gotten a curve to it. Really? You're gonna be like that, huh? Can you go over the thing without... Thank you. Jeez. What's the output here? 40? Okay, so we only need to mark one. You guys producing anything yet? I think it would help if I put a conveyor belt in there. There we go. Okay. Oh, I didn't see any packaged fuel being spit out from the packager, so I was like, why is this not running? But it's because I forgot to connect the constructor making the canisters with the packager, so it had nothing to put the fuel into. It had plenty to pack, just nothing to pack it into. So I rectified that situation. Now, let's figure out this part. There's gonna be wire clipping here. You're gonna hang a right. Can't unload. It's already moved. All of its... Well, that's cool. How are we doing? We've got 111. We can turn this in. Let's see if this works from here. Yeah, save just in case we don't, for some reason, get the audio track. Get Adar's report on completing the tier. Oh, good.
Milestone reached. Instant travel between chosen locations will be possible as soon as the main and satellite portals are built and paired. Do not ask me how it works. Not because I don't understand dimensional dispersal theory and the cross-warp applications of liminal peer-regulated parallel fibrillator nanocells, for example. But because you do not need to know. You go in one end, you come out the other. It's a door. Thankfully, the construction of project part number 12, the ballistic warp drive, can be automated and requires no manual input from you, so I'd say we're relatively safe. If you disagree about my assessment of your capabilities, you are free to attempt a study and replication of either portal or warp technology. After you're done with project assembly.
Peak efficiency. We have all of these things. Fixonium. Oh. We could make fixonium and then that'll let us make fixonium fuel rods, I think. But we get conveyor 6. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and head back to the hub for this. Can't turn in anything until the cargo ship gets back anyways. Oops, we could have totally done. We totally pulled that corner off. Ugh. Yeah, that drone's working. It just couldn't upload quickly enough. Do we have what we need for you? Not yet. Do we have what we need for you? Not yet. I may make these things my goal after I get the milestones completed. Just to finish off these research trees. There's one. Once we get the project parks underway and can fit and sync them, I think our numbers for the coupons will start climbing more. Here, droney, 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 drone. Here, droney, 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 drone. Oh, while we're waiting, I'm gonna sync some stuff. Yeah, I think also the research tree thing will be something I work on over the weekend. So I've also got to climb get to the highest altitude possible in the world, and so I'm going to use an elevator shaft for that. I'm going to build a personnel elevator as high as I can send it, ride it up, build a platform, rinse, repeat. That should give me that achievement. Still got 3 minutes. So I guess I'll talk about how I'm going to do the achievement, or to get the rocket fuel. I think I'm going to head over here. So rocket fuel requires turbo fuel and nitric acid in a blender. Nitric acid requires nitrogen plus water plus, it looks like, iron plate. So I think I've got what I need up here to pull that off. I can pull in some water from here. I can just supply sheets from, because I don't really need to automate this process. I can just supply sheets from the depot, and then I can bottle it, bring it back here. I'll need to grab some extra power shards, which actually I think I've got plenty of. Nope, I'm out. Okay, I need to wander around and get some slugs to make power shards to do that. But then that one will be done. I'll have unlocked ionized fuel, which I don't know if that's going to really do me any good at this late stage. And then for this guy, I need, what is that? Alien power matrix. I don't know if I have one to do that, but oops. Oh, that's a way to select the. Okay, cool. Yes, don't forget to come back tomorrow night for the Laggin Out Live podcast. Chieftain, Soda Pop, and Hero will be talking about pop culture topics and news of the week. Or is it pop culture news and topics of the week? I forget. But yeah, that's at 8 o'clock Eastern Time tomorrow night. I'll be back on my channel, Deep Dive Gaming, on Sunday night for some more Satisfactory gameplay with Satisfactory. 7:30 Eastern Time. I think you should be allowed to breed the slugs so you don't have to keep finding them. That's an interesting idea. Should look and see if there's a mod for that. I don't remember seeing one. But they're plentiful out in the world. It shouldn't take me too long to get the last slugs I need to be able to get 100 power shards. Okay, so time crystal, we need 250. Trigon, we need 250. I'm so glad those are in piles of 200. We need 5,000 of this. This is going to take a while to accumulate. Even with our cloud storage. And 10,000 iron plates. Woof. Okay. We'll turn in what we have, I guess. Go ahead and go recycle the extra bits. We have to go raid the ironworks for all the extra plates. Oops, this one. You know, it would be nice if this had some storage. Wow, whatever I was doing right there, I was really making some progress. So yeah. $200, $400. $600, $800. Hope I have enough stored up. Just kind of hoping to get this done tonight so you guys can see all the dialogue related to milestones, or the final dialogues related to milestones. Grown. Can get rid of these. Also, might spend the weekend working on building teleporters. Enables pioneer teleportation between two linked portals. Each portal can only have a single link. A link can only be made between a main and satellite portal. Singularity cells need to be supplied to the main portal and will be consumed to establish and maintain portal link. Warnings. Massive power draw will occur during startup and use. Power draw on use increases with travel distance. Link startup will take time. Link startup will take time. Letting the connection expire is not recommended. Failure to deliver sufficient singularity cores will cause the link to expire. Fixit does not. Hang on. Wish I could make that scroll faster. Actually, I wonder if I can. Nope, I can't codex it. Let's see, failure to... Okay, let me just read again. Massive power draw will occur during startup and usage. Power draw on use increases with travel distance. Link startup will take time. Letting the connection expire is not recommended. Fixit does not condone the use of wormhole technology. Any usage of wormhole technology... something. Failure to deliver sufficient singularity cells will cause the link to expire. So that means we're going to need to supply it with those singularity cores, which means I'm going to need to produce singularity cores. I'm wondering how I'm going to automate that process to deliver. Fixit does not condone the use of wormhole technology. Any usage of wormhole technology is at the user's own risk. Ah, okay. This is going to take a while. Huh. Is there anything? We've only got a few minutes left. I might as well just end early. Because I don't think that I'm going to be able to complete this for the end of the stream. Unless we agree to run long for a few minutes. But Mojo will miss out. So, I think even if we run long, it's gonna take longer than it should, or than I'm gonna want to stream. Besides, all I want to do now is just watch these numbers fill up and then deposit, and then fill up and then deposit. So it's not very good content for streaming. So yeah, we'll go ahead and end. Thank you all for coming and hanging out and watching. I'll be back on my channel, Deep Dive Gaming, on Sunday, 7:30 Eastern Time. But be sure to come back here tomorrow for the Laggin Out Live podcast with Soda Pop, Chieftain, and Hero, talking about pop culture news and topics of the week. I won't be there. I'll be playing D&D, but hopefully we will rescue our blood hunter, kill the dragon, and continue on. So until next time, enjoy Satisfactory. Fair winds and fun gaming, people. I'm the Mariner, signing off and lagging out. Bye-bye!
Oh, Mariner, ye brave and bold, a quest awaits to treasures untold. In pixel seas ye set to sail, to realms unknown where legends prevail. Fair winds, Mariner, guide your way, with joystick in hand let victory sway, through lands of lore and digital lore. Oh, Mariner games forevermore. Dungeons deep, the dragon's fierce, a hero's heart he must pierce. With sword in hand and armor strong, he'll conquer all, right every wrong. Forevermore, the dungeon's deep, the dragon's fierce, a hero's heart he must pierce. With sword in hand and armor strong, he'll conquer all, right every wrong. Forevermore, aim on, Mariner, dive into the unknown. With your kiddies by your side, you'll never be alone. Game on, Mariner, uncover the secrets within. Together with your feline crew, victory you'll surely win.